Okay, from up here we can see clearly a few things. First, splits in the main path here. We have at least 3. One running down there, one running along there, and the other one that comes in, pulls in here and heads up there. This is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. You can see a crag over there, and I think we can probably look. Oh, how wonderful. Somebody's made a makeshift seat there, which is good, because I fancy a sub. And actually I think they made it as a bike ramp by the looks of it, but there we are. How wonderful is this? It's like a sort of little ridge. Pine ridge, I'm going to call it. And we were down there along that path looking up before. I assume this is a dead end here. Oop. Yes, more or less a dead end. Although I imagine this is the top of the path we saw that goes back round. Beautiful. Very, very lovely. Okay, so I've investigated this a little bit, and the entrance to the Pine, I'm going to call it the Pine Ridge Bowl, which is that bit down there, is there. And the first way is up the Pine Ridge itself and round. And then you come down to a bit that's cratered, so I'll call it the Pine Ridge Craters, and onwards you can get to this, which is I'm going to call the Pinewood Undercroft. It's actually part of the Pinewood Crag, which I'm stood on top of here, and you can see there's path round the bottom there as well. It's not really very helpful when I wave my camera around like that, is it? But you might be able to see better actually over the edge. There we are. So that little hidden bit in there is the Undercroft, and this is the crag itself. And then I presume the rest of them carry on in that direction, so that will be what I look at next. Fabulous. This whole area is, I love it. I love it, and I've never known it was here. Right under my nose. So I'm leaving the Pine Ridge and all this area here behind as I journey back in this direction. And you can see here the path splits in two. There's that way, and there's that way that seems to go up. I think that goes up to crag level, but behind and beyond the crags. So I'm going to check this way out first. I am going to call this the Beach of Meeting, but not for the reason you think, but because look, we've got the meeting here of 2 rivers. That one, and the one that we've been following around here. And that one. So that's why I'm calling it the Beach of Meeting. What a splendid beach it is as well. Even if somebody has been camping here at one point. Okay, so I climbed the Cliff of Meeting, which is above the beach of Meeting, and I've seen another way down to the stream, but I followed the top, and I've come to this, and I reckon if I walk back in that direction I will find that it leads to the steps up behind the crag. So I'm going to check that out, because if that's the case, it will lead me all the way back down, and then I can check out the lower route, and then I will know that I've just got everything from here on at both levels still to do. That's not far, so I think I'll keep you on for this. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, now this is confusing, isn't it? Okay, so that is the path with the steps, because the steps continue up here. This is a completely different path. I'm going to check out this way first. What should we call this road? Let's call it Stepping Point Crossroads. I'm nothing if not inventive.